Hi, my name is Katie Bianchini, and today I'm going to show you how to log into TypeStation, Denver's approved typing platform. TypeStation is part of Skillstruck, also our computer science platform. You have two ways to get into Skillstruck. You can go in through your Clever account and click on the Skillstruck icon. It'll have this blue arrow looking icon, or you can go to the Skillstruck website and click Login. Again, you can go in through Clever. This is our suggested method of logging in, or you can click sign in with Google. When you sign in with Google, please make sure you're using your .net account and not your .org account. If you use your .org account, it will not sync your sections correctly. Once you log into Skillstruck, you will have your My Classroom page. The first image you will have is My Students, and this is where you'll see all of your students that are registered to you. Any student that is marked as pending just means that they have not logged in yet. Once they have their first login, it will activate and turn blue. It will also have student name, sections, their username, and email. Obviously, these are fake students, but your students will show up as active. Under the Manage Sections tab, you should see all of your sections. It will tell you how many students you have, and then have your settings over here. The one you're going to be in is TypeStation, and so you're going to click on the little keyboard icon, and it will take you into your TypeStation settings. Here are some of the settings you can choose for your students. If you allow them to restart lessons, if you want them silent, you can take that allow sounds off, etc. Your settings for your targeted words per minute accuracy will be off of the document that is coming from ELA, the typing scope and sequence. I would recommend changing the assessment attempts to 100 or as high as you would like, the infinite amount. That allows students to try over and over. If you have one and they don't pass that assessment, they will get locked out. You can also lock any lessons you would like. Right now, all of my lessons are unlocked, and you can see that it goes all the way down. Students probably will not get all the way down to digital literacy and extra lessons, but this allows them to get to that point if you would like. You can then lock all if you choose, and then just unlock individual sections. That will allow students to only get so far and not go all the way to the end. So once I do that, I can click Save Changes. If I have multiple sections, a box will pop up that says identify or save changes to multiple sections, and you can click all of those sections as well. The next icon you'll want to look at is Student Progress. This will take you into the Student Progress tab. The first thing you'll see is lessons, then assessments. Those are if you are teaching computer science. The TypeStation data will obviously be under TypeStation. You can then choose which section you want to look at, what unit you want to look at, and if you want to have the unit view or the lesson view. The lesson view is just going to give you more data based on what time the student started the lesson, what time they finished, what their accuracy was, etc. If I do the unit view, I'll just be able to see have they completed that lesson and how far they are in the unit. Thank you to Casey Close at Westerly Creek Elementary for allowing me to use her students' data. If I would like to see what my students are doing or what those platforms will look like, I'm going to scroll all the way down to where it says Student Platforms. I'm then going to click TypeStation, and I can either view as a teacher or view as a student. Your sections will show up here. I made my fake section called Test, so I'm going to log in through it. And it's going to take a second while it loads. But once it is loaded, all of my sections will show up, or excuse me, all of my lessons will show up. If I had locked any of those lessons as a student, only those lessons will show up. And I'll have introduction, my home row lessons, the pre-assessment. Again, students will have to complete these lessons in order. As a teacher, you can go in and unlock a lesson. So I can go in and unlock lesson 6, and it's going to tell me to start on the home row using your middle finger to type the D key. If I want to have that read to me, I can click that text to speech, but then students will click D or type D and then type K, and it will say, great job. And then I'm going to click start lesson. I type DVD, KKK, etc. This platform can be accessed at home, and so students are able to do that if they would like. They can access on an iPad, but I would encourage students not to do typing on an iPad or a phone because that defeats the purpose. Students will be able to see how long their lesson elapsed is, what's their word per minute, how accurate they are, etc. So if they start typing wrong letters, it's going to drop that words per minute and that accuracy. When your students finish the lesson, it will pop up and say you have earned 10 points, and it will provide them with this data what their words per minute is, their accuracy, how long that lesson took, how many keys typed, etc. They can then either choose to try that lesson again or go on to the next lesson. The last thing I would like to show you is what students will see when they log in. They're going to come to this blue screen when they log in through Clever, and you'll direct them to TypeStation. Launchpad, robotics, assessments, and playgrounds are all going to be based off the computer science platform. When they click this, it will take them into that typing section where they are able to, and it's going to take a second for mine to load just because I'm in under a teacher. They're going to be able to go into the introduction video and then their assessments, just like we showed you before. Any lessons they'll have complete will have this blue or green check mark. Any lessons that won't will not. Again, your students will have to complete the lessons in order and will not be able to unlock the lessons like you can as a teacher. Students may ask you what the points will get them at the end of each lesson. They will be able to use those points to edit or change their little icon, what Skillstruck calls their skill emoji. In order to do that, they will click on their icon. This is also where students are able to change their language from English to Spanish and turn on any accessibility features that you specify for them. For more information on that, please reach out to me directly and I can walk you through how to change those accessibility features. Students will click that Edit My Skill emoji, and it will open up with how many points they have available. Right now I have 30. I can use that to buy new sunglasses or blush, etc., whatever the students want. I would limit this to just a few minutes once a week. Again, when you are setting the typing accuracy in words per minute, please use our typing scope and sequence documents. We have our benchmarks, including words per minute accuracy and what skills students will need to do, along with what standards that equates to in the ELA literacy. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. My email is right here, KatherineBianchini at dpsk12.net. If you need help getting your account set up, registering students, or you just want to set up some one-on-one time where we can work through how to use Skillstruck, please let me know. I'm happy to do that. The last but certainly not least we have on here is our Skillstruck all-in-one. If you open up this document, it will take you to some all-in-one resources. What is Skillstruck? Who to reach out to? And then we've highlighted the type station, so managing your sections and using type station, which will take you to the Skillstruck how to use those pages. Again, please always feel free to reach out to me or use this resource. And if you let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much and have a great day.